All right, our second last match of the card, Anthony, was...
Which was Natalya versus Ronda Rousey for the Smackdown Women's Championship in a highly personal battle.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows
You've answered it for me. Exactly what I thought. You've just answered it, Pete.
Everybody knows they're best mates, Natalya and Ronda. Natalya trained her. Rousey's there just for the money. I have no respect for her as a wrestler, and I've never really said that about anybody, I don't think. In 30 years of calling wrestling and 50 odd years of being a fan and whatever, there's very few people I've got no respect for who lace up a pair of boots and get in the ring. Because if you do that, power to you. You lace up a pair of boots, you've done the training, you get in. Some are good, some are not. But I just don't rate her as a wrestler.
I second that. Second it.
You see the moves. Like, there's no... Like, she comes out in granny panties. She doesn't look the part. She doesn't act the part. She doesn't know when to smile or when to look like a bitch. There's just nothing. There's nothing. Look, UFC, I never saw her in UFC, but I've got no doubt she was brilliant. And
she was brilliant until she got kicked in the head by Holly Holmes.
Yeah, and... power to her and what she did, and that was obviously a tough sport, and it's not rigged and scripted like ours, and all of that.
Oh, let's put some truth here on Ronda Rousey. Let's spread the truth, because I'm in the mood of saying some truth here.
Okay,
I'm in that kind of mood.
Are you?
Ronda Rousey never won the belt by herself. She was given the belt at the UFC. She never actually won the belt.
Oh, really?
Secondly, they just handed her the belt, said, there you go, you're the Strikeforce champion, now you're the UFC champion.
Oh.
Right? Second, they hand-fed her opponents for fucking years, right, to make her look good. Right? Anyone that she thought that they could beat, and under one round, and as soon as they started stepping up the talent and the pressure, and once somebody looked to, they were surprised. Holmes was not meant to win that match.
Oh,
they thought they were going to put Holly to the ground because Holly was a boxer striker, put her to the ground, and that was it. And Rousey got too full of her own belief, thinking that she was there, and got kicked in the head when she missed a shot, and that was the end. And she's never come back from being kicked in the head. I don't think she won a match after that.
No, she had the one match with Nunes.
And got flogged again by Nunes, right? Said, this is all too tough now, going to pro wrestling, right? Rousey, for some reason, has had the ability of getting ahead, being in the right place at the right time when people needed something. That's it. No talent. Good jiu-jitsu woman, a good judo woman. She was a bronze medalist at, I'm not sure which Olympics now, but I'll have to look back. But at one of the she was a bronze medalist. But as far as a wrestler, she fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Just... that's the bottom line. That's the truth bomb. I'm dropping out. She fucking sucks. She has no interest in it, right? Yeah. She's not very fucking good at it, right? and what the fuck is she doing there?
Well, I don't know.
I'm sorry. But I had enough. You're 100% right, Pete. The Rousey experiment was like, sticking your dick in a blender. It's useless.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't know, there's so many other girls that could be doing the job and doing a lot better job at it. I think, what the fuck am I watching this for, this match? Natty Neidhart, once again, Natty's not there because she's a brilliant worker anyway. She's there because she's a heart.
She's not even technically a heart, she's a Neidhart.
But she's from the heart. She has made her whole fucking career related to the hearts.
Yeah.
Her whole career, guys, and she's never done anything.
Oh,
come on, Pete.
Yeah, well, she's not that bad.
She's pretty fucking bad, mate.
Really?
She's a decent worker, but WWE, for as long as she's been, if she wasn't related to the Hearts, mate, she wouldn't even go look in the door. She wouldn't even made it in the door, right? Really? Yeah.
I think her best is behind her, but I think she was very good.
Best might have been behind her when her boyfriend or hubby was working at freaking World WWE with Davey Boy Smith's son. Her best was behind her then when she started. You know, I mean, that's my honest opinion of it. That match, that if I was paying a pay-per-view, I'd be freaking, I want my money back. It was slow, it was boring, and thank God Liv ran out. Thank God. Finally, the booking gods have smiled on us and have said, "Oh yes, we will make the people happy." Jesus Christ!
All right, so well, we know what you think. Anthony, are you of the same opinion?
I don't know how I'm going to top that, but anyway.
You can't, Anthony. You're just going to have to go with the best you got.
Look, it was a typical Rousey match. It was a typical Natalya match. You know, submissions. You know, yada yada.
Yawn.
Yes.
But I think Liv coming out, as you said,
that needed to happen.
That was unexpected.
Thank God.
And I think it kind of needed to happen. The crowd was dead.
Yeah. I think effectively it was the semi-main event of the evening because it was the second last match.
You wouldn't have had that match as an opener for when people were walking in the door. That match was that bad.
Oh yeah, look, it wasn't a good match. I didn't rate it at all. I gave it 4, but 4 out of 10. But I think the whole Liv Morgan coming out was super unexpected. And even when she did come out, the first thing I thought is, shit, she's won the money in the bank. She's going to come in and cash it, and she's going to get squished. But she actually went over, which surprised me.
What shitted me about that was too is somewhere in the back somebody said, "You got to sell my ankle lock." You just had a pretty pathetic match with Neidhart, but you'd have to be a little bit tired.
Yeah.
I've got to put over your ankle lock. It should have been, 3 or 4 moves, bang, Liv hits whatever she's going to hit and done. Not that I've got to sell and fight out of an ankle lock. That ridiculous ankle lock that you're making. I swear, Kurt Angle must freaking well weep at night that she uses that move like that.
Well, he trained her, of course.
He must weep. I'm serious. Jay, he must weep. When I see the way she holds it, I think, oh my God, Kurt, you must weep. That was your finisher and she's using it now. She uses Roddy Piper's image.
Yes.
And friggin' well Angle's friggin' finisher. Like nothing original of her own.
Okay.